So we're going to go to the streets next.
Yeah.
Hard-hitting news. Hard-hitting news.
How do you feel about that push?
I might try to, during the introductions, turn this one way up, and we'll see if we can hear it. You know, that mic should hopefully pick up the announcer.
At the last game where it was picking up the room sound
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay.
'Cause that was over on camera.
I welcome you tonight to the George Mace Ice Arena for Watertown Laker hockey. Rushmore Thunder are in town tonight, and we're about ready to get going here with the national anthem. So we're going to step aside just for a second for the national anthem, and we will be ready for puck drop. stay tuned for the starting lineups for the Watertown Lakers and the Rushmore Thunder here tonight on a cold Friday night in Watertown. Welcome aboard. Thank you for finding the Watertown Lakers YouTube station. We're going to be here all year. We're going to be here all next year. Streaming worldwide on the World Wide Web. Adam Lallam is to my left. Welcome aboard, Adam. It's been a while. It seems like it's been a long time since you and I have been together up here in the booth. We just took a little break.
I believe it was all the way back in 2023. So, as the old dad joke goes, it was last year. So
that was about a year ago, wasn't it?
Yep.
All right. So we have two teams tonight, quite a ways apart while these starting lineups are going on. And Watertown Lakers come in at 6-5. Rushmore Thunder come in unbeaten at 7-0. They've only played 7 games, but they are a force in this league to be reckoned with.
Yeah, they got some goal scorers. Definitely going to be a tough challenge tonight. It's Stick to Cancer game tomorrow, and so we're going to have our work cut out for us. So.
Talk about scoring. The Rushmore Thunder has 4 kids that make up the majority of their goals. You got Colton Merchant, that's 17 goals. Cameron Ritter at 17 goals. Wyatt Reeder at 15 goals, and Alexander Dietrich. So they've got 4 kids that are going to put most of their goals in. They have outscored their opponents this year 81-20. And the Watertown Lakers, as they're being introduced right now on the blue line, they swing around in front of our student section. And we tried to get a shirt up there to the student section, kind of blew a tire, and he's back in the lineup. Watertown Lakers 6-5 coming in. They're going to wear the white uniforms here in the George Mace Ice Arena. They are obviously the home team. The Watertown Lakers have this line. It's Millen Evans, Thomas Foley, and Jake Bramer. Doesn't get much better than that in the state of South Dakota for that first line for the Watertown Lakers.
Yeah, definitely. It's a tough one there. We got 29 goals scored by that first line, just by the forwards alone. We got a pretty good, our first line of defense there is Austin McBride, Jack Elsher. I believe they should be starting. Austin is senior. He has 5 goals, 5 assists on the year as well. So, you know, he adds a little bit of offensive stroke to it as well.
In the nets tonight, we have Wyatt Simmons, 87% for the Rushmore Thunder. And it looks to me like Caleb Schmaltz is going to be in the goal tonight. He's our short goalie. He wears the number 20. He's a junior, 75% goal save percentage. And we're about ready to get underway here in the George Mace Ice Arena. We'll talk a little bit about the arenas and new ice rinks and so forth. And we're going to face off right now. It's going to be Foley and Dietrich. Merchant. They're going to face off, and the puck is down. That puck is won by Merchant, and Rushmore goes in. Here comes Merchant, takes a shot, glove save.
Quick save
right off the bat. Caleb Schmaltz gets a little taste of that. Merchant, he puts him in the goal. He's at 17 goals this year as play continues with Foley behind his own goalie.
Obviously not afraid to put it on net. Oh, puck out of play there.
Puck out of play. So if you're a goalie, you want to see some rubber right at the beginning of the game, and he saw it with mere 2 to 3 seconds into that game.
Yeah,
Caleb Schmaltz.
We got referees tonight. We got Jared Alberg, the referee in chief for state of South Dakota, and Brad Scott are the 2 referees, linesman Adam Sullivan and Mason Evans. So
puck's held in here by Rushmore. Offensive play. William Simmons took a couple shots. Held in here by Rushmore. Down the blue line. Looking to be setting up here. Merchants in the far corner as Watertown Lakers zip it around. Play continues right in front of the large crowd tonight over there.
Student section getting into it right away.
As this one comes back down, McBride from his defensive position drives it hard down into the offensive zone, back out to neutral play. Foley chips it in, and the Thunder is going to break it out mid-ice. Rushmore Thunder's been a force for years in this league. Of course, come from that big population, but boy, they have a good program going down there. It just seems like these kids just keep coming and coming for the Rushmore Thunder, and 7-0 as their start this year as they come through the neutral zone.
Yeah, they play on a single sheet of ice there that I believe they built themselves. So
they did.
Ice time is for them is a difficult thing as well.
Yeah, play continues on the far board. over there. Esplin gets into it, trying to break it out as they get pinched on the far boards. Now they're going to try to break it out. It's Esplin. Esplin's going to take it up in front of his own goalie, and he's going to chip it all the way down through the neutral zone, and I'll bet you we're going to get a icing. Yes, we are. So we're going to go all the way back down. Offensive face-off here for the Rushmore Thunder. Caleb Schmaltz, he did most of the work last year for the Lakers, and Cole Nygaard's got most of the nods this year, but it's nice to see Caleb Schmaltz, just a junior, in the net again for this varsity game, and a big game for the Watertown Lakers at 6-5. At this point, every win's important as you get closer to that state tournament, as the Watertown Lakers try to get up through the neutral zone, and here comes Rushmore in their offensive zone.
I would guess that we'll see Cole tomorrow night with the back-to-back playing Rushmore. Long drive for them coming from Rapid City, so they make that trip every other year.
And here comes a shot on just a little bit wide. Is Easton Knoll. This is what they call their third line for the Rushmore Thunder. And he pinches down right in front of the Lakers bench. And looking in, there is Wyatt Below.
Yeah.
Coming out for the Lakers. Now it's going to be chipped, and it looks like the Watertown Lakers are going to get another icing. Thus far, the Watertown Lakers are pretty content to just get it out of their zone.
Keep the pressure off.
Yeah, with 14:26, we're not too far into this thing, but a lot of pressure, and Rushmore Thunder is known to put lots and lots of pressure. And you can see that happening all the way through this game thus far. Left-hand side of Schmaltz. Merchant wins the draw, held in by the Rushmore Thunder, and back of Schmaltz. Far side, Rushmore. Trying to chip it out of there is the Watertown Lakers. Elsher can't get it out of there, and here comes Evans. Evans going to take it up through the neutral zone, chips it down for Bramer. This is that line that the Watertown Lakers has. He's done most of the scoring work this year, and they are, like we said, they're as good as any of them in the state, as Evans loses off his stick, and here comes Merchant. Merchant's 1-on-3, gets taken off the puck in his offensive zone, out to neutral zone, and Rushmore's going to set back up. Now they're going to chip it in deep. They're going to have to check off sides, and we're going to have to pick it up as McBride. McBride for the Lakers up to center ice. Foley and Evans going to try to hold it in. Now it goes back to the defensive personnel of the Rushmore Thunder. Evans going to hold it in. He's all by himself there, 1-on-4. He's going to try to chip it at the goalie, and it is going to be a shot on goal for Evans. Wyatt Simmons gets his first taste of the puck this game. 87% is what he gets as a goalie. He's not their primary goalie. They have another goalie that they play quite often. It's Brody Lee.
Yeah, not quite the pressure on that shot as what Caleb saw right off the bat.
Offensive face-off from the Lakers. Maintains the offensive zone for the Watertown Lakers. Sawyer Knopf. He wears number 5. He's in the deep corner looking for a pass right in the center to Mull. He can't get it on his stick, and here comes Rushmore up through the neutral zone. Little collision right down in front of us. We sit up here in this bird's nest right on top of the ice. We sure are going to miss this bird's eye view, but we really want a new rink.
Yeah, I think we'll take the the little bit further distance for the better rink, but
Lots of great sponsors make this all happen, and the biggest one is Pivotal Health Solutions. Boy, I don't know what the Watertown Lakers would do without Pivotal Health. What a great sponsor, and they're making this happen with some really nice equipment and sponsoring all of our YouTube this season. Big part of the new rink also is Pivotal Health Solutions. It's Prairie Lakes Rink is what we're going to move into. We'll talk about that later. Let's just talk about a hockey game as the Watertown Lakers try to get it out of the zone, and they can. Picked up there by the Rushmore Thunder. A quick shot. That's Easton Knoll, and this one's going to go up out of play.
Little free bag of popcorn. Anyone brings that down to the
free bag of popcorn. 2 pucks are out already. The popcorn popper's hot here in the Mace Ice Arena. It's chilly outside. It's a little chilly in here. Not too bad. We got a decent crowd tonight. Offensive face-off here for the Rushmore Thunder, and that's going to be Wheaton winning that in his offensive zone back behind Caleb. Rushmore Thunder looking for a centering pass. Nothing there. Far corner. Rushmore Thunder back out to the D. Here comes a shot in, and now it's going to go all the way down and in to find the back of the net for the Rushmore Thunder at 12 minutes. They are going to find the net. And Rushmore Thunder finds themselves out.
I believe that was Jackson Pressner from the D.
Yes, it was a defense just inside the blue line. Adam, I forgot my sheet and everything. We got to get all the 12 minutes.
That's what happens. We got a month in between.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do this anymore. At the 12-minute mark, we do have a Rushmore Thunder goal.
I didn't see if that was deflected or not. Might have just been snuck through.
We're back in the offensive zone here for the Watertown Lakers. It's Foley, Bramer, and Evans keeping that in. Here comes Foley, looking like he got tripped. There's no call. As the Watertown Lakers are trying to hold the zone and do. And held in nicely there by the Watertown Lakers, chasing his Bramer in the far corner. Bramer's a senior, been doing it for a long time. He played on this team when he was a freshman, and Millen Evans gets a shot, and the net comes off.
I believe they gave a secondary, at least a secondary assist on that to Wyatt Ballew.
Balu.
Okay. Yep.
That's the way I say it. I don't know if it's right. Who scored that one?
24. Prusner.
Okay, Prusner.
Prusner.
All right. Didn't take us long to get that figured out. We're at 11 minutes already in this first period as this puck goes back all the way back around to Simmons. He stops it for a teammate, and here comes Rushmore. Rushmore up through the zone. Neutral zone. Evans going to get a stick in there. Bramer can't keep up with him, and they are into the offensive zone deep behind the Watertown Laker goalie. Circling all the way around, takes a little check in the near corner. And the Watertown Lakers, it's Evans. Whiffs on a pass in the neutral zone, picked up there by Merchant. He's pretty good. Merchant scores a lot of them, looking for a pass all the way across, broken up by Foley. Trying to get that over to Dietrich. Those guys have been playing also a long time. I remember those names from a couple years ago for the Thunder as the Watertown Lakers are going to try to break out. Held in here by the Rushmore Thunder. Shot on from their defensive position is the Rushmore Thunder. And chipped all the way to the neutral zone for Bramer, and he looks like he's needing a shift change. Can't keep it on his stick. And into the zone is Dietrich. Dietrich all by himself on the side, far corner. Mold picks it up, takes a check off the puck. Nice job there by Rushmore.
Coming here.
And we're going to have a roughing call.
Yep.
So we're going to get our first penalty of the game with 10-11.
Looks like Dietrich's going to the box with 2 minutes for a roughing.
It's a rough.
Put the hand out a little bit later than the referee like to see it.
10-11. And guess what that is? That's a Pelican Power Sports power play for the Lakers as they take an offensive power play. And then we got something went down on the ice in front of us. We don't know what that was, but there was something down on the ice. In this power play, the Watertown Lakers are going to try to set up for this power play. And that one gets chipped all the way back down where Esplin's going to grab it from his own goalie, and he's going to get his feet going up through his zone. He's going to take it up to neutral zone, going to catch it up with the neutral zone near side. Right in front of the Rushmore bench is Esplin. Van Gilder down deep in the corner. Whiffs on a pass. Looked like he was looking for Van Gilder right in the center. Can't get on, and that's Mull having a struggle with the pass down there in the corner. And they're going to have to try again. 1:14 left in this Pelican Power Sports power play for the Watertown Lakers. I should be able to say it, can't. And here comes Foley. Bramer. Foley, Bramer. And here comes Bramer with a shot just off a stick and goes wide. Nice looking shot by Bramer. He gets it off in a hurry, and here comes the Rushmore Thunder up through the neutral zone. And that puck is out of play. A few pucks out of play tonight.
All kinds of popcorn being given away tonight.
52 seconds in this Pelican Power Sports power play for the Lakers, and they're going to face off in the neutral zone. Foley against Merchant. Puck goes all the way down in front of the Watertown Lakers bench. And look out, there's got to handle the puck in front of your own goalie. That's the Watertown Lakers as they're going to try to set up here. Evans looking rink wide, nobody home, neutral zone. There's a shot on, goes way over Caleb Schmaltz's head. 31 seconds for Evans to come into the zone, and loses the handle. Far corner, Bramer. Near corner. Far corner if you're looking at the camera. I can't really say the opposite. I've been saying it one way for so long, and here comes Foley up through the neutral zone. Our camera's on the opposite side of the rink from us. And Merchant's going to take it in. Nice looking shot. Goes over to the top of the goal. That was Merchant looking for a shorty, can't quite get it, and the Watertown Lakers are going to be done. They are full strength, the Rushmore Thunder.
Counted one shot on goal on that one.
Yep.
Just right off that initial rush.
Neutral zone play. Now the zone is taken by the Rushmore Thunder down deep in the near side. 88, that's Easton Knoll. He's been around the puck a lot tonight. Far corner, Knoll looking for a centering pass, a little backhand pass, and that one's not going to go. That was Wyatt Ballou. Oh, and he scored it. Shows you what I know. I'm looking, announcing the game. I can't even see it. Rushmore Thunder goal, and that's going to be Knoll, I'm sure, from Wyatt Ballou. 7:46, an uneventful goal, Adam.
That was the quietest goal I've ever seen.
Quietest goal, maybe it's because the announcers are sleeping. I don't know.
Well, the players on the ice didn't even really make a noise.
No,
so.
nobody made any noise, and I'm going to just do that all by myself here because I kind of saw who was doing what there, except for the goal itself. Play continues right in front of the Watertown Lakers bench. Mull circles around. He's going to come up in front of his own goalie. We're going to break out of the zone with his feet. It's Cohen Mull. Knopf. Bringing that into the zone. And here comes Rushmore. Rushmore comes into the zone. I lost the sheet. Boy, it seems like we've been off for a while, hasn't it?
Yep.
Can't get anything right, but we'll get better. We're not too worried about it. Bringing in Sawyer Knopf. Taken away in a little collision there. Knopf got the best of that one. And we're going to try to check up, and we do. That's Hudson Hendricks bringing it deep into the zone. Big collision, check down and right down behind Simmons, the Rushmore goalie. Far side, Lakers hold the zone, looking for a change is Knopf. Puck goes all the way down right in front of the bench, and McBride gets on the ice just in time to make a rink-wide pass and a collision over there.
Got another one coming here.
And that's going to be a penalty. And we got another penalty. Do you call two at once here? I don't think so.
No, I think you got a one.
So it's 6:29.
You got an interference coming.
The interference. And that's going to be number 40, Carty Kirk.
Yeah, he got the elbow up. Almost looked like a little WWE action coming on there, but.
So the Lakers are going to have another Pelican Power Sports power play. 6:21 left, 26 left in this game, or I'm sorry, left in this period. And McBride's going to have to go back and chase it. Let's see if we can set up a power play a little better than we did the last time around. Yeah, as Evans brings it up on his feet. This one goes over to Sawyer Knopf. Sawyer Knopf going to take a shot that's off a stick, goes wide of the goalie. Holding the zone there. There's the Watertown Lakers far side. That's McBride. Far corner, Knopf's going to tip it around McBride. Evans is at the center here, and this pass is going to go all the way across to Bramer. Bramer takes a shot about 6 feet over the goal. Just barely stayed in the arena, but play continues on this power play for the Lakers. Evans takes one off the shin pad of an opponent. That's Merchant. Merchant's going to go all by himself. We've seen him do it before. He's 1-on-3, trips up and does knock it down into the zone where McBride's going to get it, and we're going to try this all over again. It's a Pelican Power Sports power play on an interference call by the Rushmore. And we got about 1 minute left. Can't quite hold the zone. This is Evans. He's going to hold up. Now he's going to take it in all by himself near corner. Bramer sets up, looking for a pass in the center. Can't find that one. The Watertown Lakers, and here comes Knoll. Knoll looking for a short-handed goal with 40 seconds left in this power play for the Watertown Lakers. They're on the wrong end.
A good hustle by McBride to get back there to break up that potential breakaway there. So Watertown just not clicking right now in the first period.
They're looking like they're...
Haven't played in a month. They look like us on the ice.
20 seconds left in this power play. And neutral play is Foley's going to slap it on. Nice shot outside the blue line to get it in deep. It was a nice shot by Foley. Simmons sticks it out to a teammate. We got 8 seconds left, and that should probably do it for the power play for the Watertown Lakers as the Rushmore Thunder get it up out of the zone. Neutral play continues here. Wyatt Ballou. He's Van Gilder. Watertown Lakers trying to break it out of their defensive zone. Held in here by Rushmore. Now comes out to neutral zone. Rushmore's going to tag it in. At the dot, playing over there is Wyatt Ballou. He wears number 10 for the Rushmore Thunder. Plays on what they consider the third line.
That's not a bad third line to have either.
Not a bad third line is Mull.
Pretty sure anyone would take
Circles
that
around, going to backhand pass through the neutral zone. Esplin can't keep it on his stick. Nice play there by the Rushmore Thunder. That's Jackson Prusner playing defense there, and this puck's going to come out to Lane Jensen for the Rushmore Thunder. Little neutral zone play here, no possession by anybody, and tried to knock it in. It probably could have been delayed offsides there. I thought it might have been offsides.
I think we might have missed that one. That's okay.
That's okay. We didn't miss it. The refs did.
No. We're on one thing tonight. I don't know that it's the rest of it.
Yeah, we can call the penalties, can't we?
Yeah.
And all the violations as this puck goes down into the offensive zone for the Lakers. Stopped by Simmons behind his own net. And Rushmore Thunder tried to bring it out, held in by the Watertown Lakers. It's Gabe Holeen. He wears number 21 for the Lakers. He's been on that line, Holeen, Mullen, Knopf. Play continues for the Rushmore Thunder as it does come out to the neutral zone. Skating out is Cameron Ritter, R-I-T-T-E-R, Ritter. There's a Reader and a Ritter, and here comes a shot by the Rushmore Thunder, and that goes up and over. I thought it was out of play, but it's not.
I played with the high stick. So
Rushmore Thunder had point-blank shot, and I want to say that was maybe by Ritter.
Yeah,
but we're going to have a stoppage of play.
Hit the goalie's best friend there. If you can hear the ting in the arena, that's the pipe. Went straight up in the air, played with the high stick to get out of there, so it's out of the danger zone.
Merchant, Dietrich, Burt, Evans, Foley, Bramer going to face off. Offensive face-off one here by the Rushmore Thunder. A centering pass broken up there by the Lakers as the Lakers do come up through the neutral zone, take the offensive zone. It's Bramer. Bramer with a quick backhanded shot laid right on the ice, and Simmons found it in his glove. Nice shot by Bramer.
Yeah, a good save by the goalie there. Slid across to get it. So
offensive face-off here for Foley. For the Watertown Lakers, he wins that one. Esplin dumps it down deep corner all the way back around Bramer. Bramer far corner, near corner if you're looking on the camera. As the Rushmore gain possession, a rink-wide pass. It might have been touched. I think it was. It's going to go all the way back down. They are going to call an icing. I thought it was maybe touched, but it wasn't. So we're going to go all the way back down for an offensive face-off for the Watertown Lakers. 2-0, 1:57 left in this first period. Shots on goal, Rushmore Thunder 5. And the referees are checking some equipment here on Elsher. Jack Elsher might have had a snap loose, but I think
they were making sure his guard was down guard was down all the way.
All right, play continues behind Simmons. Rushmore Thunder looking to break out. Rink-wide pass, bounces off, caroms off. And that one's going to bounce across the glass, neutral zone. Here comes an offensive play here by Rushmore, and breaking it out here is Foley over to Bramer. Bramer chips it in deep, wraps it all the way around, and held in by Evans. Millen Evans, he wears number 10. Comes from a good hockey family. His brother's actually refereeing this one as the Rushmore Thunder are going to go into the offensive zone and going to have an offsides call.
Got an offsides by the Evans linesman there. So
Mr. Wyatt Reeder found himself camped in the offensive zone, and they're going to face off in the neutral zone. Wheaton wins the face-off. Now it goes back over to the Lakers. Chipped off the boards, far side. Red line for the Lakers. This is Mull. Sawyer Knopf in the near corner. As Mull gives a little chip shot there, finds his stick back, gets it back on the puck. We're at about a minute left, just under a minute in this first period. It's 2-0. Rushmore Thunder, as they chip it deep into their offensive zone, it's Knoll, number 88 for the Rushmore Thunder. Knopf near corner. Held in by Rushmore. Here comes a shot off the back of the leg, and that's going to go in for the Rushmore Thunder with 39 seconds left. The one you don't like to see.
Knopf near corner. Held in by Rushmore. Here comes a shot off the back of the leg, and that's going to go in.
Was Jensen. So I got a feeling Jensen's going to get it, but there might have been a tip there. We'll get that at intermission. Nonetheless, it's 3-0 Rushmore. We're going to have a face-off with 39 seconds left. And we're waiting for the drop of the puck. Waiting. Here it goes. Won by the Rushmore Thunder, far side. Wyatt Ballou brings it in. Looking for a centering pass. Nice centering pass for Noel. He couldn't quite get it past the Watertown Lakers, Schmaltz. And the Lakers chip it down to the far end. And Jensen does get that. So Jensen does get, here comes a shot from Bramer. And Simmons was ready for that, hugging that left post. Bramer swung around and just took a swat at it with 14 seconds left. That would have been a nice one.
So Jensen does get, here comes a shot from Bramer. And
it's won by the Rushmore Thunder, held in now by the Lakers. Here comes a shot on. Nice looking shot there by Foley. 5 seconds. We could use one right here at the end of this period. Couple nice shots right at the end. Puck remains in the offensive zone, and that's going to be the end of the first period. It's been pretty much Rushmore Thunder.
So that last goal there, they gave that
Oh,
to
they
Ethan
did.
Noel. Yep.
Noel gets that one.
Yep. With the assist to number 8.
Number 8. That is Lane Jensen.
Yep.
Well, we had that completely, well, not completely wrong. I thought Jensen scored it. It was a tip.
Yeah, I think it went off. I would think it went off his guy out in front.
Yeah,
there.
it looked like it went off a shin pad. But nonetheless, we're at the end of one here from the George Mace Ice Arena. And we have a special weekend or special day coming up tomorrow. And Jenny Workus is here to talk to us about what's going on for tomorrow. It is our Stick It to Cancer Day. Well, let's recap this before we turn it over to Jenny, because once Jenny starts talking, we can't.
You don't know if you get the mic back.
And if you haven't listened to Jenny, she knows what she's talking about.
Yes.
But she talks 100 miles an hour, which we. And 5 shots for the Watertown Lakers, so not a lot of shots taken in this game.
I do believe the last probably 10 seconds of the game, that's where 3 of our shots came from there. Got a couple good quick chances, but unfortunately nothing popped in.
And Bramer and Foley had some nice ones right at the end. We really could have wanted to have one of those go, but Mr. Wyatt Simmons in the goal for Rushmore Thunder saw those things coming. So
yeah, Rushmore's done a good job. They've kept us outside. There's really there's no one out in front of the net to add pressure, and it's not a real strong hitting game between either team.
No,
a lot of speed.
But Rushmore Thunder, you can see their speed.
Yeah,
they've always been known for years and years to have speed, and you can see it on the ice. They get up and down the ice, and they have a lot of rink-wide passes. So maybe it looks like they're skating faster than what they are, but they really move the puck and they get up the ice fast.
Yeah, they're not utilizing a tough physical game. They're utilizing speed and precision passing as they come through. Not a lot of bad passes, a lot of tape to tape. It looked pretty good. Unfortunately, we just wrong side of it. Unfortunately, in that first period, so got our work cut out. Down by 3 here coming into the second period. So
all right, well, that's our first period of hockey, and Mrs. Jenny Workus, can you hear me? All right.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you for some reason, but that's okay. I don't always listen to you.
Yes, you do.
All right, Jenny Workus is here. She is one of the #1 volunteers for the Watertown Hockey Association for years and years and years, and she continues to volunteer for that association. But she's also the executive director of South Dakota Amateur Hockey, and we'll talk a little bit about South Dakota Amateur Hockey maybe within our next period. But Jenny has organized another day for us, Stick It to Cancer Day. Jenny, you've organized a few of these.
This is year number 5.
Really? Number 5. Wow. So tell us a little bit about what Stick It to Cancer is.
Well, we have a local cancer foundation, Cottington County Cares Cancer Foundation, and what they do is they help assist cancer patients who live and work in Cottington County with things like gas cards if they have to go to treatments out of town, if they have problems paying some of their medical bills, their utility bill, anything like that. They offer them advocacy. They have a WIG program. So they support our community very much so. And so 5 years ago, we decided we wanted to do a fun event where we could help support them. So we started Stick It to Cancer. There's some other associations that did something similar. So we kind of made it our own a little bit, but similar. And so we have a big ceremony during the event. So we will have all of our players skate out in honor of someone. They've all submitted their dedications. We'll turn off the lights. We'll have some fun luminary bags. We'll honor a couple of individuals throughout the day tomorrow that are cancer patients or cancer survivors. During the girls varsity tournament, girls varsity game, we're going to honor one of our own hockey moms, Amber Redlin. And then during the boys varsity game, we're going to honor Tiffany Gockel, who is a hockey aunt. Her nephew, is Landon Simon. And so Landon's mom is Tori Simon, who's the founder of Cottington County Cares. So it kind of comes full circle into the hockey rink. I kind of feel like Tori kind of became involved in hockey because of her involvement with this event in Cottington County Cares and being here, for the last several years. This is her son's first year in travel hockey. So I think that she's had some time to get used to the hockey idea and see what we do here. And so it kind of Stick It to Cancer. It's just an awesome event for a lot of reasons.
It has been, and I've been a part of this, since it started here, and we've seen it in other rinks. But the Watertown Laker one, for some reason, maybe it's just because we know a lot of the folks involved, but it's a special night here. It really is, and it's actually a special day. This thing starts at 1 o'clock with the girls' U14 game.
Yep, all day long we'll have special things going on. We will have a bunch of raffle baskets that we'll sell tickets for all day long. We have a bunch of silent auction items that people will be able to bid on all day long. We will do some 50-50 drawings throughout the day at the games. And so people can come to the 1 o'clock game, it's the girls 14 game, the 2:45 is the PWB game, the 4:30 is the girls varsity, the 6:30 is boys JV, and then the big ceremony is at 8:30 at the boys varsity. And we won't give any of those prizes away till the end of the day. And you don't need to be present to win, so you can stop on out anytime tomorrow and check out the festivities, have a little fun watching hockey, and to support Cottington County Cares.
If there's one day to come to the rink all year long, tomorrow is the day.
It is. And as you said, the first event was still the best one. I still stand up here with you right now, and I remember us turning off the lights. And for 1 second, it was dark, and there was all this glowing light, and everybody realized, oh my gosh, we're really not here for hockey. It's about something bigger, and it was a bigger picture night. And I think that kind of tugged on people's heartstrings that year.
Oh yeah.
And every year we keep doing the same things to help these people, and it's great every single year. But the first year we did it, I think it was a little extra emotional for all of us, and the kids. We see their senior write-ups and things like that, and a lot of times you'll see one of their favorite things is the Stick It to Cancer events and things like that.
Right.
So we're happy that we can support the people in our community, and we're also happy that we can bring this fun event and people can have awareness to the Cottington County Cares Cancer Foundation, and they. This might be their one time a year that they can help support that.
And you're right, Jenny. We bring people into the arena all day long, but when we shut the lights off, like you said, hockey stops for a little while.
It does.
It brings us all together because we're in the arena, but it stops. We're going to see some special jerseys, right?
Yes, we actually have new jerseys this year. So we did a fundraiser. If anybody was paying attention to us back in December before Christmas, we did a fundraiser, and we purchased matching jerseys for both our varsity girls team and our JV and varsity boys team. So they're black. They have a black base, and they have some pink and purple and some ribbons, and they're super duper fun, and so we're excited to unveil them for the first time here at the home rink, and so everybody should come and check those out as
And
well.
we see the Zamboni going around right now. That still has some special ribbons on it yet. Those are 5 years old, right?
Those ribbons are 5 years old, and tomorrow after the game, we're actually going to take a picture with our new jerseys with the Zamboni, because this will be our last Stick It to Cancer event here at the Moss Arena. And so we really want to make it a little bit extra special, and Cottington County Cares has requested that picture because they're going to do some fun, advertising and stuff with that as well. So
we're gonna talk a lot about that new rink that we're going into, and there's a lot of things we love about this little rink because it's all that we've ever known. But man, if you can get one chance, if you've not been in this building for a while, come on in. It could be your last chance to see this rink in operation within a few weeks here. We're hoping to get to the other rink, and then of course later in the month, or I'm sorry, in the first part of March, girls state tournament in that new rink. But Stick It to Cancer Day, what a day. Jenny, who do you want to thank to make Stick It to Cancer happen?
I would like to thank all of the Watertown hockey families. They help put together the raffle prizes and the raffle baskets, along with all of the community members. A lot of community businesses donate items for us to be able to provide the raffle baskets and the silent auction baskets. I want to thank Cottington County Cares. They sent some of their volunteers to come and help us to be able to facilitate that event. I'm sure tomorrow night you'll have somebody from that organization up here talking more about what they do. Thank you to the players. They love this event, and they're going to be so excited to put on their new jerseys. All of the volunteers that help make the event great, and everybody who's going to come out tomorrow and buy raffle tickets, buy an admission ticket to the rink, bid on those silent auction items, and just have a really good time showing that they support the Lakers and that they support
all those little items that you set up for this. It generates real money. I mean, it's money that makes a difference.
Yeah. So last year was our biggest year. Every year it's been a little bit more, and we set out last year to really push the bar. We really did push it last year, so I'm not going to say that we're going to break that number this year just because we really did push it hard last year. But we raised $7,000 from 1 p.m. On a hockey day to 10 p.m. at night. $7,000 for Cottington County Cares for cancer patients in our community.
Now, Jenny, you're also the scheduler for the state, and you see the other associations starting to do more of these type of events. Is it something that we have done that's kind of passed on? I know that Mitchell has done it. I know Pierre has done it. I believe Rushmore has done it in the past.
Oahe is the one who started it.
Okay.
Pierre started it in the beginning, and they did it for a couple of years. And I really, really they did a cancer day, and then Mitchell started it, and they did a Pink the Rink. And I really wanted to do a Pink the Rink for a couple of years, and the city's like, yeah, no. We unpinking the rink is a really big deal.
They actually put dye in the water, and they pink the rink.
Yes.
The rink itself is pink.
Yep, they actually pink the rink.
A little more labor intensive than what probably the city would like us to do.
Yes. So then I had the idea, cancer is not just pink.
Right.
It comes in all colors. Let's just do a overall event. And so we decided to do the Stick It to Cancer event. And on our very first year, and this is kind of cool, on our very first year, our opponent was the Rushmore Thunder. And they had such a great time that they wanted to do an event. So the next year when we went to their rink, they said, could we do a cancer event when you come here? And we said yes. So 3 years ago, they said, well, we're coming to your rink this year. Can we be a part of your cancer event? We said yes. Last year we went to their rink. They said, do you want to be part of our cancer event? We said yes. And this year, lo and behold, September, hey, can you put us in for your cancer event? And they're very, very supportive. I should thank them as well. They brought 4 prizes for our raffle and silent auction. And so they have started their own. You'll see them in their purple and black jerseys. So it might be a little bit of commentary problems tomorrow because we're going to kind of match a little bit.
We're having our own problems without that.
Yeah, we have problems anyway. That's okay.
Brookings has a puck cancer event that they started last year or maybe the year before. So I would say about 50% of our hockey associations in South Dakota Amateur Hockey have started some type of event like this. And a lot of times that, like the Mitchell one, they give theirs to different things each year. So this year, I think part of it went to a cancer group in Mitchell, but the other part went to the Siouxland sled hockey. So the adaptive sport. So that's also something really cool to fundraise for at an event.
And that's the nice thing that you see. You know, hockey's such a family-oriented sport anyway. You'll see parents and grandparents and cousins and things like that. What you like to see is that these associations are going together. They're fun to be a part of. It's more than, like you said, it's more than just hockey. You know, we all know someone that's affected by cancer. You see the look on these kids' faces when they're out there. Completely emotional. You know, they're thinking about like a grandparent or a mom or a dad. We've done some parents that have been through the association that have gone through it. It's tough for the crowd to just sit there and not get some sort of emotional aspect.
We actually 2 years ago when Rapid was here, we had one of their parents was going through cancer, and he was one of our honorees that year, and he did end up passing before the next Stick It to Cancer. So it does get to be really hard because you see people experience things and then you see them the next time and it's different. But, at the end of this game today and at the end of the game tomorrow, there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. And on Stick It to Cancer Day, it kind of lessens that blow sometimes a little bit too, because people do realize that, hey, this is a bigger picture and we're having a lot of fun and we did something, we accomplished something today, even if it wasn't winning a hockey game.
That's right. Jenny Workus, thank you so much for Stick It to Cancer. What a great event. As we have dropped the puck in our second period, thank you for bringing us along. It's Watertown Lakers YouTube. We are live all over the world. And this one starts out 3-0. For Rushmore Thunder, offensive play here for Rushmore Thunder, far side. Right underneath your camera. Jenny Workus does such a nice job in so many ways, but boy, that Stick It to Cancer event, if you haven't been to the Mace Arena for a Stick It to Cancer night, you're missing it. You need to get here.
It is an emotional thing. I've watched kids that are sitting out there, they're writing, people they've lost or people that are going through it. To them, it's a hockey game. But to everyone, they just know the battle that people go through. So it is a very cool event. Yeah, I'd say if there's a game that you can go to, that's the one to go to.
Shot from Dietrich. Offensive play here for the Rushmore Thunder as this one's going to squirt down out through the zone as Cameron Ritter's going to go back and get it. The teams have switched sides. This is the period of the long bench, and I thought we had an offsides there too, but they don't let me call that one. That's the one thing that we can't do up here is call any violations. Play continues in the near corner.
We'll have to give Adam Sullivan a little grief on that one. A little hometown miss there.
As McBride on the far corner takes a check over in the corner, and this one's going to dribble all the way back down.
Got an icing coming here.
Wyatt Simmons is in the goal for Rushmore Thunder. Caleb Schmaltz for the Watertown Lakers, and we are going to have an offensive face-off here for the Rushmore Thunder. 15:20 left in the second period. It's 3-0 Rushmore Thunder. Rushmore Thunder comes into this unbeaten at 7-0 as they control the face-off. Here comes a shot just inside the blue line, knocked down by a Watertown Laker, and they're going to come up through the neutral zone. This one goes back for the Rushmore Thunder defenders. Playing back there for the Lakers. We got to get organized here. Everything got blown all over like the wind came up.
Well, they did open the door to get the Zam
They
out,
did.
So.
They did. Rushmore Thunder takes the offensive zone far side. That is McGregor, Mason McGregor. We haven't said much in that line. Carter Kirk, Cameron Ritter for the Rushmore Thunder holding the offensive zone as this one's taken all the way back down around their Caleb Schmaltz. You got the names wrong. That happens. Thank God for YouTube. You guys can follow along, and we'll follow along with you.
It's the pay that we really do it for. I mean, that's really what we're here for. I'm still waiting for that check, but
Van Gilder. It's Gunnar Van Gilder. He's got the best name in the entire state. Here comes a shot just a little bit wide from the Rushmore Thunder as it's tapped down deep. Offensive play. Knoll picks it up behind the net, looking for a pass up front. That puck in the far side, just underneath your camera. Knoll picks it up on this side. We're perched right over at the 50-yard line here. And Gunnar Van Gilder gets it out center ice. And to Knopf takes a shot that's knocked down. He was just inside the blue line. And this puck's going to dribble all the way down where we're going to have an icing call. We're going to go all the way back down. Offensive faceoff here for the Watertown Lakers is going to go to the right-hand side of Mr. Wyatt Simmons. He stops 87% of all the pucks that he sees for the Rushmore Thunder. He's seen 5 tonight. He's 100% like you said. Adam Lallam's to my left. I thank him for doing color all year long. Nice to have him along. We've had a long break. I don't think we've announced for a month.
I think, yeah, I do believe it was before Christmas. And
schedules and the Lakers out of town and so on and so forth.
In there too.
Yeah, we've extended holiday. Here comes the Rushmore Thunder into the zone. Merchant fans on a shot. Now he picks it up in the near corner. All the way back out to the defender. Here comes a shot in and ricocheted off. Look out.
That's a good stop right there by Caleb.
That's a nice shot by Reeder.
Yeah.
Held in by Rushmore Thunder. Far side. Here comes a shot in. They like to put it on the ice, flat on the ice. That's the way it's taught.
Tough ones. Yeah,
that's the way it's taught from defensive position. Puck comes out near side, held in for the Rushmore Thunder. I got to get his name. He wasn't on our lineup. Oh, yeah, he was. Hudson Burt. Where's number 27? And this puck's going to go all the way down.
Got a chance here.
We're going to have a chance. A nice hustle there from Gabe Holeen, number 21 for the Lakers. He raced to beat everybody down, and it does come back the other way. You see the speed right now from the Rushmore Thunder. They get up and down in a hurry, and we're already in back of Caleb. Held in the neutral zone by Evans. Evans going to take a chip shot, goes a little bit wide. First line out here for the Lakers. This puck goes down far side for Cameron Ritter. Gets taken off the puck by Foley, and Foley's going to bring it in. He's going to be 2-on-1. Foley's got some speed. He can play with these guys. This first line, we say that they can play with anybody in the state, and they are, as Evans fans on a shot. Going to chase it in the near corner.
For the one-timer. Unfortunately, just went right by him.
Foley with a shot right in front of his own bench as Esplin's going to take it around his own goalie. Esplin's got some feet, too, as he passes it to Bramer, trying to get out of the zone. Here comes Esplin. Esplin misses it off of his stick, picked up there by Ritter. And in front, and that one was blocked over there. That was McGregor. Took a little backhand shot as the Rushmore Thunder hold his own down deep. Back over to McGregor behind Caleb Schmaltz.
Yeah, sometimes those soft ones are the hardest ones to stop.
Yeah. McGregor circles around, looking for a centering pass. He's got one. A shot there by Ritter. Couldn't get it to go. He was point blank right in front as the Rushmore Thunder are going to play a little offense here for a while. And this one's now chipped out by Bramer, but only to the red line. And that's going to be flipped back in by the Rushmore Thunder. And holding the zone is the Thunder. Circling around is Knoll. Knoll, he's just inside the blue line, going to take a shot, blocked by Gunner. This one goes all the way down, shot by Knoll, and it's going to be a pop fly to Caleb. Caleb Schmaltz stops 75% of them, and he maybe works for the Lakers about a third of the time in the net.
Yeah.
Getting the start tonight against a very good 7-0 team, Rushmore Thunder. Yeah, we're at 11:09 in this second period.
They're shooting that low. That's a tough one for him. He gets a lot of traffic out front. Another one right there that went through. You know, that one that's about 2 inches off the ice.
Yep.
That's not an easy one to stop.
Lane Jensen does it better than anybody. Keeps it flat on the ice and slaps it from the blue line as the Watertown Lakers are going to come up through the neutral zone is Knopp. Gets it taken off of his stick. Back around is Prusner. Prusner going to try to get it out of the zone and does. Neutral zone, goes all the way back down, and I didn't think that was an icing, but it is.
The icing or offsides? Oh, all the icing.
It's going to be an icing by the Rushmore Thunder.
Didn't miss that one, though, did they, Jim?
No, they didn't miss that one. They haven't missed many.
No, actually the referee.
We've missed more than they have. We missed a goal. Remember the second goal of the game? We missed it.
I think everyone missed the goal except for the one guy that shot it.
Yeah, I think the referee was the only one that did see it.
I didn't even see him blow the whistle, tell you the truth.
Noel picks it up in back of Schmaltz, circles back around near corner, reverses gears and goes back the other way. And Reeder can't get his handle on it behind the Laker goalie.
Doing a lot of chase in this period here, too. That's not a good thing for us.
Yeah, the Lakers, I think you're right. You see the Lakers chasing just a little bit here as Knopf picks it up. He's going to try to get out of zone, does. Player from his knees, Rushmore Thunder. Now they're going to come up through the neutral zone right underneath us, taking a shot way up and over.
That's a little closer.
That was a nice shot by Reeder. Took it from the red line. And Knopf's going to fire one from just outside the blue line. That one is sticked off by Simmons, and they gave him a shot on goal, and here comes the Rushmore Thunder coming into the zone and bounces
Backhand,
off. That's
just
Merchant.
wide.
Merchant can make it happen. He's got 17 goals already this year. He's going to have a backhand pass, nobody home in front. And here comes a shot right at Caleb by the Rushmore Thunder, and that was a nice shot too. That's one that surprises the goalie, just down by the. And as a shooter, you're probably looking to bounce it off the back of a pad there. Pretty bad angle shot, but that was a real good shot.
You know, they say an ugly goal still counts the same as a pretty
Yeah,
one.
they put him on the board the same way.
Yeah.
Merchant's going to take an offensive face-off here for the Rushmore Thunder.
And this is YouTube, not Sports Center, so.
Blowing a tire there is Thomas Rogers from his defensive position, and here comes Bramer.
Possible 2-on-1?
Bramer, 2-on-1. Bramer's going to take a shot right into the pad as fast as he can, held in by Esplin. Nice shot by Bramer, but he just hit it right into the goalie.
Yeah, bounced a healthy bounce for us, but unfortunately we were past already.
Neutral zone play, stick. There's going to be no call here. As Gunnar Van Gilder's going to go back of his, takes a shot from Merchant right in back of his own goalie. And sticked off there. Merchant can't find it in front of back of Caleb Schmaltz, the Watertown goalie. Offensive play continues here for the Rushmore Thunder. Trying to set up a little offense. And this is Rogers tapping it in. He's 55 for the Rushmore Thunder, does a good job. And here they come the other way as Mr. Rogers, yeah, he picks it up just in the defense up to Merchant. Merchant's going to take the zone all by himself. Bramer comes up, takes it right.
Check.
Takes it away. Nice back check. All Bramer's back check. We've had a couple of Bramers, or at least one Bramer in this association. He was a back checker too. As the puck comes out to neutral zone, and it's Bramer. Bramer going to take it in. He's going to, between the dots, a little backhander. Can't get much on it. Simmons had to glove it.
Slid across, nice save there. Good shift by Bramer on that one.
The referee blew a tire. The referees fall down too.
Equal opportunity for the fall.
Equal opportunity. Anytime you're on the ice, you can fall down. Offensive face-off for the Watertown Lakers. And it looked like Mull with a little shot to the boards. That was a nice check by Mull.
Just outworked him.
He sure did. As the Rushmore Thunder are going to try to break it out. And here comes Mull again, looking for a centering pass. Nobody home in front. Sticked out of there by Rushmore, and here comes some speed. Rushmore taking the zone before you even know what's happening. There comes a shot. Caleb Schmaltz was up for that one, and coming out into the neutral zone, boy, Rushmore gets up and down.
Yeah, they went from the defense to offensive zone real quick. So
neutral zone play here by Ritter. Ritter's going to take it in traffic, and that one goes up and over the top. Nice defense there by the Watertown Lakers as Knopp gets it at the red line. He's going to fire it all the way back down just outside the stick of Simmons. Play in the near corner, and here comes Rushmore again. Rink-wide pass. We see it so many times out of Rushmore. Trying to dangle over there. He can't. It's McGregor. Pinned it up against the boards over there. Now Rushmore comes out. Center ice. Here comes a shot tapped in front. That was a dangerous one. I think Schmaltz saw it all the way. Far side.
You know, part of what they're doing when they're pushing that outside, Jim, is they're pulling our defensive over there. So when they get their line shift over, there's no one coming here to back
Jake
check
Root
them.
doing a nice job there for the Watertown Lakers in the far corner, battling out. Ballou takes it around the other side, and here comes Root for the Watertown Lakers. Gets it taken off of his stick, and Mull tries to get a check there and partially missed him, but kind of did the job. It slowed him down, and there's an open net, and there's nothing you can do about that. Caleb Mack found himself out of position.
Yeah, rolled through, unfortunately not able to cover.
And a goal for the Rushmore Thunder on a backhand, and I'll bet that was Mr. Knoll. The way he went through the line, Easton Knoll, that would be his second one tonight. There's probably an assist on that.
Missed him, but kind of did the
Yeah,
job. It slowed him down. There's an open net, and there's nothing.
He's parked in a good spot, just banged it home.
So it makes it 4-0 at 6:33. Rushmore Thunder. It's been all Rushmore Thunder at times. Watertown Lakers look pretty good, but boy, the Rushmore Thunder has some speed, and both sides of the ice. And taken away as Knoll goes down to his knee and try to make a pass up to Ballou. He can't get it. Merchant tried to hold it into a skate. He can't do it. Here comes Bramer. Bramer neutral zone. Ballou takes it in to the zone. Merchant. Merchant is so shifty in the offensive zone, held in by Knoll and Blue.
The assist by Baloo on that one. Third name's-
Balliew, Blue. That's the way we say it. And here comes a shot to Simmons, the Rushmore goalie, and we're going to have a stoppage of play here. We're going to face off. Offensive face-off for the Lakers. Bramer, Evans, Foley, Merchant is going to face off. Won by the Lakers. Out to the defensive position, held in by Esplin. Esplin going to get another shot, holds it in once again. Weaving through traffic there is Foley. Just gets it tipped off his stick just a little bit in the neutral zone, and Foley trying to take it off his skates again. Can't do it. Here's Esplin going to take it around his old goalie. They're going to try to get this breakout. Esplin up to Bramer. Bramer up to Foley. He can't get it, and we're going to have an icing. No, we're not. We're going to wave that one off as the Rushmore Thunder come out of their defensive zone into neutral ice. Taking it in near side is Burt. Hudson Burt. Far side. Foley tries to pick it up. Held in here by the Rushmore Thunder off of skate of Foley. Gunnar Van Gilder gives a little pressure, and that one's going to roll in. Rushmore Thunder with 4:57 get another goal. Adam, sometimes you got to have a little luck.
Yeah, we didn't get any luck on that one. I believe it hit off of one of our kids' skates.
Gives a little pressure, and that one's going to roll
Raiders going to
in.
get that. And he circled around Caleb Mack.
Rushmore.
We're going to have a goalie change here for the Watertown Lakers.
Not much Caleb can do on that one, unfortunately.
The last two were like that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, you know?
Hey,
So
you take him out now, not to blow his confidence out of the
Right.
way. You know, 5 goals, it's tough.
Cole Nygaard, he is the primary goalie for the Watertown Lakers. He's played the majority of the game. He's going to stop 85% of them. So he's going to get warmed up here. It's kind of tough for a goalie to come in on a cool night in the Mace Ice Arena here. But Cole is up to that challenge. He's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
Held in here by the Rushmore Thunder. Here comes a shot off a stick, and that one's going to go out of play. That was high off the stick of a Watertown Laker.
They gave an assist to Simmons on that
Simmons
one.
got the assist. It's 5-0 with 4:28 left in the second period. It's been all Rushmore as they're going to take an offensive faceoff to the left-hand side of Nygaard. Goalie change for the Lakers. Just less than a minute ago as the Lakers break out. And here comes a rink-wide pass. Can't quite get it is Sawyer Knopf. He does find it in the corner but can't get it on his stick. Battling back there. He sits on a player back there and he's on his knees. Kind of a little push and shove there, and here comes Rushmore. Boy, they're getting up through the neutral zone. They do it so well, like we said all night. Carter Kirk gets it taken off of his stick. Neutral zone. Watertown Lakers is Knopf. Looking in the center. Mole was there. They can't get it through. Now Mole finds it just in back of Simmons. Centering pass. I was hoping somebody was there. It was a blind pass. Nice little pass, by Mole. You know, the nearest one was Holeen, as there's a check right in front of the Watertown Lakers bench.
Bailey Dorman coming in trying to knock the kid off. Unfortunately,
He wears number 16. He's only a 9th grader.
Yeah.
Good to see him out here, number 16. Bailey Dorman.
He's got the mustache of a senior, though.
It's one thing I never had. I still don't have a mustache of a senior.
I have one. It's pretty ugly, but.
So we're going to have a stoppage of play here. And we're going to face off right in front of us. They're so close you can smell them right in front of us. Neutral zone.
Not hard anymore, though.
Won by the Watertown Lakers in the neutral zone. Now it's slapped all the way down. Nygaard almost tripped over himself in the crease there. He's
nice,
all right.
Nice to see a little pep here by Watertown, 4 or 5 minutes left.
Comes a shot in by the Watertown Lakers just inside the blue line. It did have to be sticked off by Simmons, and now there's a scrum right behind Simmons.
He actually caught it and then just dumped it back there.
And held in once again, Holeen. Now the neutral ice play here, and here come
potential 2-on-2.
The Rushmore Thunder. Nice play over there by the Watertown Lakers.
Gunner with a good stick there. do believe the Rushmore guy did not appreciate that stick. Gave him his
A
own
whiff,
stick.
whiff on a shot there by the Rushmore Thunder. Near corner, that's Noel.
Ooh,
I
quick
don't
shot
think
right to the
Nygaard
feet.
thought that was going to make it all the way through, and it did. You know, the pad save there is Nygaard. Mr. Cole Nygaard came in cold. He's warmed up now.
that might have been a skate save, actually, on that one, Jim.
The Rushmore Thunder, 15 shots on goal here, which is not a lot of shots on goal. This whole game, 15 to 10 are shots on goal. Not a lot of shots that you typically see as this one goes back around.
Well, and 7 in the first period, so we got 7 and 8 so far coming in the second. 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left.
Jack Elsher, number 22, looked like he was limping there for a while. Maybe he was just tired.
That might-
So tired he started to limp as Bramer tries to push it at Simmons on a backhand, didn't get anything on it, but yet Simmons had to go down on the pads and save that one. Now 11 shots on goal for the Lakers. Still nothing gone through. Foley, Bramer, Evans. Offensive faceoff won by the Lakers. Near corner. Bramer gets taken off the puck, and here's Evans looking for a centering pass to Foley. That shot gets sticked off by Dietrich. Far corner. Looking for a shot. There's a nice shot by Bramer. Taking it up in between the wheels.
Bramer's going to, nope. Yeah, Bramer's going to go sit in the box here.
So
get a
the
roughing.
121, we're going to get the first Lakers penalty. No, I'm sorry. It's the second Lakers penalty. No, it's not. First one. It's going to be
Taking
Bramer.
it up in between the wheels. Bramer's going to, no. Yeah, Bramer's going to go.
And that was at 121. So the Rushmore Thunder,
Taking
Got a
it up
roughing
in
penalty
between
on
the
Bramer.
wheels.
Bramer.
that's a roughing
Bramer's-
penalty. The Rushmore Thunder are going to go on a Pelican Power Sports power play here. Leading 5-0 with 121 in the second period. Held in. They're going to set this one up. Wyatt Reeder. Reeder, backhand pass to a teammate. I believe that's Merchant. Here comes Reeder. Reeder going to take a shot. Broken up in front. Nice job up there is Esplin. Keeping everybody cleared out. And this puck's going to go all the way back. Simmons is going to grab it. 58 seconds left. Merchant, far side.
Just under a minute left there. They just announced the minute here.
Trying to get set up. Here's the Rushmore Thunder for their power play. They're going to be in the power play the rest of this period. And for close to a minute, just under a minute in the third period, Evans finds it over on the far side over there. Losing a stick as a Rushmore Thunder. That's Merchant as they take the zone. Here comes a shot for the Rushmore Thunder. It doesn't take long. We talk about the defensive zone. All of a sudden, they're shooting on the offensive side. Far corner, right underneath your camera. That would be near corner for you. There's a pass, goes all the way across in front, and Nygaard grabs that one. Nice shot there
Nice
and a
save by
pass.
Cole. That's a tough one. Went all the way through. Set him up for a nice
Cameron,
shot,
that would
open
be
shot.
near corner
but,
for you.
Cole's
There's
up
a
with the house on
pass,
that one.
goes all the way
15.4
across in front, and
seconds left.
Nygaard
That was a real nice
grabs
shot
that
and
one.
play there
Nice
by the
shot there.
Gonna
Rushmore
come just
Thunder.
to the right of Cole on this one here.
So we're going to have an offensive face-off. They are in the power play. It's a Pelican Power Sports power play. They sponsor all the power plays all year long. And it took a little while to get 5 on the ice for the Rushmore Thunder. I thought maybe we were going to play 4-on-4.
That'd be okay.
Holding the ice is Rushmore Thunder. Shot goes wide. Near side, there comes a shot in by Prusner. Prusner near corner, and that's going to do it.
Hey, made it through. We got
We have-
39 seconds left on that power play. When it came in the third here.
Yep, Rushmore will come out in the power play for 39 seconds. It's 5-0 Rushmore Thunder over the Watertown Lakers. 11 shots on goal for the Watertown Lakers, 17 shots on goal for the Rushmore Thunder as the teams take their locker rooms. We forgot to mention it's Pizza Ranch night.
It is Pizza Ranch night.
Pizza Ranch, they've been a sponsor of us for a long, long time, and we want to thank Pizza Ranch for everything they do for Watertown Laker hockey. They have sponsored tonight, Pizza Ranch. We got kind of rushed when we first started the game. We didn't get all of our sponsors out, but boy, we have a lot of sponsors to thank on this one.
Yeah, Pizza Ranch has done a lot for our community. I know they do a lot of youth sports, so you can do fundraisers there. Appreciate them coming out and helping Watertown hockey here.
Yeah, they really do. You know, Pivotal Health Solutions, they do it all the time. They're our major sponsor for the year and helping us get it going. Deutsches Excavating does coach's comments. I think what we're going to have is Coach McMullen's going to come up after the game. We didn't get him at the beginning of the game. And then Riddle's Jewelry does puck drop face-off. We haven't mentioned them tonight. We're a little out of sorts. We had a month off. Premier Bank Card does timeout and scoreboard. That scoreboard right now says 5-0 Rushmore Thunder. Pelican Power Sports does power plays and penalty kills. Sharp Automotive, hockey happenings. And that was nice for them to sponsor happenings. Pivotal Printing does post-game show, which we will have. Health Source Chiropractic does Chuck a Puck. Subway, Adam, don't forget, you're going to have to pick a Subway player of the game on the Watertown Lakers. They give a 12-inch sub to the Subway player of the game.
Yeah, right now it's up in the air.
It is up in the air. It's hard sometimes to think about that with a 5-0 game, but there's always a kid out there that maybe goes the extra mile, and we usually try to find those people, and Subway has been so good to us, getting a Subway to those kids as they deserve for a good game played.
Well, and Jim, you have teenagers, and I have teenagers. Yeah, they're always hungry, so Subway's I'm always appreciative right there.
Yeah, footlong sub doesn't go very far.
No, not as much as it used to.
Not as much as it used to. I'm at the point now where I'll take a 6-inch sub. Never ate a 6-inch sub, but I always order a 6-inch now.
Well, you having 4 kids coming through hockey.
We've eaten a lot of Subway.
Yeah, there's 6 inches nothing. That might be what's the leftovers after everything's done.
Yeah, right. If there is any leftovers.
Yeah, you're gonna have to buy the party stuff here pretty quick.
That's right. So let's talk a little bit about South Dakota hockey in general. We don't have a representative from Pizza Ranch coming up, but we can talk a little bit of hockey. We'll do that while we take the break and the Zamboni goes around. The standings. We always talk about the standings this time of year in hockey because that first couple weeks of March, to be exact, the boys' state is March 8th through the 10th, and it's going to be in Brookings. So this is the way.
About 2 months from now.
Yep, this is the way it's stacking up. We're about halfway through our season right now, maybe in that halfway mark, maybe over.
Yeah.
But some of these teams have played 10 games, some have played 11. Rushmore's only played 7.
Their problem is distance. Obviously, they got to come across the state to go. And if anyone's watching, I know Watertown the whole association goes to Rushmore one year, and vice versa. So I'm guessing there's a lot of the association do that.
That's
same
right.
thing.
And Rushmore's here all day tomorrow, starting with the U14 girls and all the way up. Stick it for Cancer Day. It's 1 o'clock girls U14, 2:45 boys. Girls varsity, 6:30 boys JV, 8:30 boys varsity. So if you get to the Mace Ice Arena about 20 to 1, you can stay till about 10 or a little after at night.
Some of that, the concession food, it's delicious. We do have hot coffee. Tends to be a little chilly here in the Mace.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about a new rink. We've got some exciting things happening here in Watertown. But here comes the standings for the state varsity boys. Rushmore's on top, Aberdeen, Brookings, and Wahi. Sioux Falls West, Mitchell, Sioux Falls East. Mitchell, then Watertown, then Sioux Falls East. So we did jump up ahead of them last week.
Okay.
Sioux Center, Huron, boys, Brandon Valley, and Yankton. So that's how it stacks up right now. You start to look at maybe these top 4 teams already. Those will probably rotate around just a little bit, and then you're going to get the middle of the pack where Watertown is, and then you'll get the lower end. They're only going to take 8 teams in the state tournament for the varsity boys.
So someone doesn't get to go play.
And we'll talk a little bit about Devin, how he feels about this, but I don't mind the Watertown Lakers here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 or 7. That's not a bad spot to go into. You can get a spoiler in early on, but it seems like it's really early and we just got started, but you can't help but think about the state tournaments right now.
Yeah.
So other games tonight around the area, of course, this one's Rushmore at Watertown, Brookings at Sioux Falls West, Huron at Oahe. And we may or may not get some updates from those. But if you need an update on anything that's going on in South Dakota hockey, it's South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association.org. SDAHA.org. Every stat, every shot, you can pick out a favorite player and tell how many shots on goal they had. I mean, the stats are just fantastic on that website. I'm on that website all the time, and especially when we try to prep for games, it's the one place to go.
Maybe we should have went on that website a little earlier.
Well, no, I was on the website a lot. I should have retained more.
Oh,
I couldn't. I can't read my writing, and I can't retain anything. So that's kind of where I'm at.
and just an FYI for people that are listening or watching, you know, the SDHA is actually updated as the games are done. They're putting in, you know, who scored, what the scores are. Not always the best as far as timing, just because it's a harder running clock. But they do say who shoots, who scores, assists. So if you do want to check that, they're accurate.
Yeah, they threw me a curveball because the some of the stats changed today, but that's okay. If you want to know anything about and follow South Dakota hockey, girls, boys, all the way down to peewees, down to squirts,
Yep.
Everything is there. South Dakota Amateur Hockey Association.org. They do a great job. So as we watch the Zamboni go around the George Mace Ice Arena, there's some fun things happening, or one big fun thing happening in Watertown.
Very big.
And that's a hockey rink, a two-sheet hockey complex. I'm going to call it a complex. I was out there yesterday, and I'm here to tell you that thing is a complex. I've gone to rinks for 15 years all over the country, and I'll be honest with you, the Watertown rink is one of the nicest rinks I've seen. It is nice.
Well, and the beauty is it is set up for if they ever want to go to a third sheet, they can do that.
Yeah,
So that
absolutely.
was one of the things that they looked at when they were in the design phase. I was out there about 2 months ago, month and a half, and they were pouring that main rink. It's impressive to walk through. I mean, you walk in, and if you've been to the Mace, it is nothing like that.
No, not anything like
Not
it.
anything close.
And the Mace Ice Arena has been so good for so long. I don't know when it started here, but it's an older rink, and it's served a lot of hockey and a lot of kids over the years. And there's some few things we're going to miss about this place. We're going to miss where we're perched. We're going to miss the stereo. You can hear the stereo right now in this place. This place has got a stereo system that the Hockey Association put in about 10 years ago, and it'll literally bounce the snow off the roof of this place. It really will. It's probably the nicest stereo in the whole state.
And the beauty of the Mace, and I think it was in the late 80s is when it was built. George Mace is one of the guys that put a lot of the money up for it. Local Telect at the time, now Terex. You know, you look at it, this is an old school hockey barn.
It is, a barn. That's
In,
exactly what it is.
That's what they call them. They're not rinks, they're barns. And I tell you what, it's got a lot of memories. Everyone complain about, you know, it's not two sheets. You prefer. But you walk in, this is old school. You can hear the pucks bouncing off the flat, the metal. You know, when the crowd's into it, if you've been here on a close game with a really you know, good opponent, say like a Brookings, Aberdeen, the long-standing rivalries.
I think back to when my boys played. I remember standing in this very spot announcing a game, and there was no place to sit here.
Yeah.
There was no place to sit in this room, and I remember it being so loud it was hard to even announce.
Yeah.
So those are the things we're going to miss. But I'll tell you what, the new school coming to Watertown, new school hockey, is one big main rink, which is very nice. It'll rival any rink anywhere. Yep. And then there's going to be an auxiliary rink off to the side. I don't call it an auxiliary rink. That side rink, I call it the side rink, or it's a secondary sheet. If we were going to get that 10 years ago, we'd have one of the best rinks in the state.
Yes. Spread out as wide as be able to sit all the way up in this nice gentle slope as what you'd have on like a main rink, but it is still a great place to watch it. They're going to be kind of a catwalk type system where you can stand up and watch it.
Yep.
You know, and really it gives opportunities for more kids to come out to be on the ice, whether it's figure skating, hockey, different events. They're going to use it hopefully as a multi-use facility. It's impressive to see. I'm really excited for the people to come out and look at it.
I've been out there twice, and every time I go out there, which was just yesterday, I leave there and say, wow, that's a really nice rink. The main rink is going to seat, what is it?
1,500 on the
1,500
main.
maybe, but then there's going to be balcony space.
Yes.
You can walk in the top balcony all the way around the place.
Yep. It'll seat 1,500.
There's going to be some rental spaces down in the lower on each corner. You can rent as a group. There's going to be what I call sky boxes. There's one on each side, and that's expandable where you can put sky boxes down both sides. So the rink that you're going to see in, you know, for sure for the girls' state tournament in Watertown is not the finished product yet.
No.
As this thing grows, as possible junior team comes into town, these skyboxes and things like that are going to just go up. I mean, so it's not done when it's going to open.
No, it's not, and it's really you got to thank the community. They have done a fantastic job of putting some money out. The city of Watertown has taken on a huge burden of tax revenue to come in to do it. We're hoping that it is not just a benefit to Watertown Hockey Association. Really, it's the businesses around here, the people of Watertown, and really it should be kind of a upper Midwest destination place.
It's right, and I think when you look at that rink and all the amenities that are in the rink, it is a regional. It's a regional facility. Sure. There's no doubt about it, and there's already people wanting to do things at that rink. Camps, coaches want to come in from the outside and do camps and skating camps and clinics and things like that. That's already happened. In fact, Jenny Workus, who we talked to at the end of the first period, she has a master calendar already that's going into that rink, and it's not even done yet, and it's busy already.
And the thing is, you want people to utilize it. I mean, really, it's a facility. Yeah, you can keep it cold all summer long if you want to, but if no one's using it, what's the bother of doing it? So to be able to do it's not just for kids to play. There's coaches that need the education. There's referees that need to get training. There's junior leagues. There's summer hockey. There's figure skating. They want to do figure skating competitions there as well.
Yep.
We're talking about doing curling in those as well, which obviously the curling, if you're not aware of it, they put kind of a rougher surface on it, and that's when you see them with the broom, that's what they're doing, is smoothing out that rougher surface. So trying to make it for adults, kids, all ages. I know I talked with the city on it. They talked about doing some adults-only type events. Get some of the people out there. Maybe there's people your parents or grandparents' age that are still.
It is. It's a regional facility that the city of Watertown has invested in, and the residents of Watertown has invested in. We can say it. I think it's like $36 million.
36, yep.
$36 million, and I struggled with that for a long time. Even being a hockey dad and a hockey parent, hockey volunteer for years, I struggled with that $36 million. But when you go in there and you look at the place, you nod your head and you say, it's a lot of money, but I get it.
Yeah.
I get it what they built.
So for people that don't know, I sat on the city council for 4 years as we were going through it. I didn't get through the final vote.
Right.
But you walk in there and you go into the back where they're doing the refrigeration units and stuff like that. They have miles and miles of piping underneath it.
And it's got the state-of-the-art coils.
Yes.
I got to see yesterday the brand new Zamboni.
Oh, did you?
Electric Zamboni.
Oh, excited.
So there's a lot of neat things happening. If you get a chance to get out there for the girls' state tournament, we're hoping to play some games, some varsity hockey games, maybe some younger kids' games at the end of the season, end of February is the hope. But boy, if you get a chance to go out there, it doesn't matter if you don't know a clothesline. You need to go into the facility, take a look at it. Take a look at what the city of Watertown has built and what that's going to do for the next 100 years, 50 years, whatever it is. It's a lot. It really is.
Well, and the company that is the main architect behind it has built, NHL rings.
Yes.
So this isn't just your local, concrete guy out there throwing some mud down, and the drywall guy coming out and doing that area. This is national companies. This is what they do. So
and you see that quality when you're out there. You see it, and it's we're not far away. We love to talk about it. We've been talking about a new ice rink for over 20 years in Watertown.
I graduated in 1996. We talked about it then.
My son started. He's 23 years old now, and when he started as a mite, we were getting a new rink 2 years from now.
Yeah.
But it's worth the wait. It's going to be worth the wait as we're going to get started with this third period. Watertown Lakers find themselves down 5-0, and also man down for 39 seconds against this good Rushmore team. The Rushmore team has a lot of good speed, and they're a fun team to watch. And when it comes to the boys' state tournament, you're going to watch this Rushmore team, and they're going to try to do some damage at that the Rushmore team. And we're going to face off, and this one's down. It's both of the top lines here for both teams, Merchant and Foley and Evans, as this one is taken back of the net from the Watertown Lakers, held in. Offensive play here for the Rushmore Thunder. Here comes
There's
a
a
shot
shot.
in from the far corner. Scramble off to the right-hand side of Cole Nygaard. He came in partway through that second period to relieve Caleb. And here comes a shot, and that one goes up and over, and that goes over the top of Nygaard, which is 16-28. Rushmore is going to score their 6th goal in his third period. It didn't take him
Caleb.
long.
And here comes a shot, and that
And-
one goes up and over, and that goes over the top of.
He had the last one in the second period with 4:57 left. I'm going to write his name down.
We're going to get the official here. I'll listen and get that. But that
So
was
the
a nice
Watertown
shot
Lakers
there.
find themselves down 6-0, and in high school, South Dakota high school hockey, 6-0 means run play. So this clock is going to run for the rest of the game.
Now,
And
you have to get back within 4 for them to.
Yes,
to
for the
drop that
Lakers to
off.
get it out of run time, they got to score 2 goals. As Mull finds a little shot just in front of Simmons, he's sticked off to the side, and Rushmore comes up through the neutral zone. Knoll is on the right-hand side, and that was sticked off Baloo's.
So they gave that one Colton Merchant assisted by Reeder. So there must have
All
been a
right.
redirection out front, or it went right under the crossbar,
That's
right
Mer-
up and under.
That's Merchant's first goal. He has 17 and here's Knoll right between the wheels, going to try to get it on net and can't quite do it. Nice defense by somebody there from the Lakers. I don't know who it was. It might have been Mull. But that was a good job by the Lakers right in front as this offensive play here continues for the Rushmore near corner. Farthest corner from the camera as Knoll going to look for a centering pass. Can't quite get it up to a teammate. That was Baloo. He wears number 10. And there's a little push off the puck. The puck stays in play, and a shot fired just wide of Nygaard.
Now this is where, as a coach, do you think you tell your, hey, you have a little pride here. Let's not get this thing out of control. Don't take that extra hit. We play tomorrow night.
Yep, these teams are going to meet tomorrow for a Stick It to Cancer night, and racing to the puck for the Rushmore Thunder there was number 29, Ritter. He beat everybody down the ice. And now he's going to take a shot, finds himself just on the top of the wheel, and that one is stopped by Nygaard. We're going to get a stoppage of play, 14:40, and that clock continues to run at a 6-0 game. Riddle's Jewelry face-off dot. Boy, we're going to say some sponsors here even, and we were pretty short on that, but we've got a lot of sponsors. Riddle Jewelry's been in hockey longer than both of us,
Yep.
the Riddle family, and they continue to sponsor the Watertown Lakers in so many ways, any way that they're asked to.
And in other organizations as well, so I do appreciate Riddle's Jewelry there. I don't know, they have 4 or 5 kids that came
Yep,
through?
they all came through the hockey program.
So they put their time in as well.
Yep. Here comes Foley. He's going to look for a little one-on-one action. Nice looking
Ooh.
move there, and they are
And
going to call a
yep.
trip. I was wondering if they were going to as Foley slices past. And here comes a centering pass, and that one,
Puck came out.
there's going to be a trip. Mr. Foley was going across the ice there.
No.
Thomas Foley.
Another name been in the Watertown Hockey Association for years.
Yes, his dad and Grandpa,
His grandpa was one of the
started the Mesa
original,
Ice
yeah.
Arena. They're the reasons why we're playing inside today.
Yep.
Thomas Foley, he has 10 goals on the year. If I could read my writing right. Jeez. He's going to take an offensive face-off here. And by the way, and this is a Pelican Power Sports power play here as this one goes all the way back down. Merchant and McBride are going to chase. McBride doing a nice job of deception there. Takes the puck off the shoulder, and this one's going to come up to Bramer just inside the zone. Bramer's going to dance with it in the blue line, down to Evans in the near corner. Bramer against the wall here, Evans. Going to take it up to the point, looking in. There's going to take a shot. Nice shot by Evans, looking for a rebound. They can't quite get there, was Foley, and this one's going to be chipped all the way down to the other side. Where McBride, he wears number 17, has done a good job for the Watertown Lakers for years, and he's going to take it up with his legs, almost lost the puck, and he's going to take a shot right into the shin guard of a Rushmore player, and you could feel that one from here.
Prusner's coming off. That one stung.
He's okay, but it hurts. And I believe we're going to have a face-off.
I don't know if they called that. They must have called that a little delayed icing.
I don't know what that was.
What happened?
You'd think both of us looking at the game here, we'd be able to figure it out.
Well, Cole came out and played it out from the goalie position. I don't know. All of a sudden they blew the whistle, unless it's an inadvertent whistle.
Well, we're going to face off to the right-hand side of Nygaard. Offensive play here for Rushmore Thunder. Now it does come out.
15 seconds left in that power play here. Watertown's going to have to do something if they want to get another shot on.
Lakers are in the power play here. Sometimes it doesn't look like it because of that speed from Rushmore, and here comes Mull as he's going to take it into the offensive zone, far corner underneath your camera. Pins it up to the side over there. And we are full strength. Offensive play here for the Lakers. Here comes a shot in off of a shin pad. Rushmore's blocked a lot of shots tonight.
I will say they are well positioned as
They
well.
are.
They do not get out of position very well or very quickly. Even now they're spread out. There's no one chasing
Yep,
here.
good job in the zone as this one jumps over the top of a Watertown Laker
Cole's coming out
defender.
to play it. Oh,
Nygaard comes out probably further than anybody likes him to and gets the job done. Puck off to the side, and here comes Rushmore up through the neutral zone.
I'm pretty sure he didn't want to see the 2-on-0.
Esplin with a little push there. Nice push off the puck, and he's going to bring it out with his legs. Esplin chips it out to Mull. Mull can't quite find Knopf. He loses off his stick. Neutral zone for the Rushmore Thunder. That is Prusner.
Back on.
Yeah, after taking a hit, he can still making a goal. Probably just have a bruise tomorrow.
Oh, a couple. Anyone that doesn't think the hockey players are tough, you should see their legs after one of these games.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bruises, cracks, dings. The shin pads are a little better. They don't cut like they used to, but
Looking for a centering pass there is Rushmore Thunder. 10:15 on a running clock. Third period, Rushmore Thunder up 6-0 in this one over the Watertown Lakers, and there's a scrum in front, and puck comes out to the near corner. Held in there by the Rushmore Thunder. Lakers pick it up.
Gabe
This is
Holeen.
Gabe Holeen. Dumps it in deep and goes get a break.
and Gabe, he's giving his all the whole time out there. So
Remember, we have a Subway player of the game here. Here comes Evans with a shot. He finds it on his stick from Foley. And Simmons is up to the test. He has been all night. He's stopped 100% of the shots. 12 shots on goal. It seems to me there might have been more shots than that, but, you know, we don't get to count those either.
now, and maybe we got a defenseman's parent running the clock today. I don't know.
We don't know. Carter Regals is into the game. Wears number 12. Plays defense for the Lakers.
I always say you can tell it's a goalie parent when there's like 42 shots and they're in the second period.
Bramer, Evans, and Foley going to bring it in 3-on-2. Tried to get a shot on. Bramer,
sounds like a
far
law firm.
corner. Yeah, it does. And that one can't be held in by Gunner. And setting up in the neutral zone here is Merchant for the Rushmore Thunder. Offensive play here. Here comes a shot on. Stopped by Nygaard. That was from Dietrich. He's got 8 goals on the year. And Foley takes a big shot right in front of us. You could feel it.
Right in the center of the ice.
Right in the center of the ice. Nice, clean shot.
Up. Oh,
We're going to get a call on that.
yeah, I do believe Mr. Evans is going to have a spot on the bench there, in the sin bin. Or maybe we're going to get both of them.
I didn't see that one. Who's going? 8:21 on a running clock. Clock continues to run. So this is a
coincidentals. One for each.
one for each. Is Evans going to do that?
Yeah, Evans is going to have a 2-minute break.
Okay.
And I didn't catch the number coming in for Rushmore there.
All right, so we're going to have coincidentals, and that happened at 8:01. All right, we got our Subway cards delivered up here.
Perfect.
We have to choose a Subway player of the game. They're going to get a foot-long sub from the Subway, local Subway. It's going to be a slash and a rough.
Yep.
Was a coincidental penalties. We're going to still play 5-on-5 as McBride
Got a
pushes
chance?
it up to his forwards, and we're going to take a shot there. It's Esplin.
Boy, they get back quick. That should have been a
Yeah.
2-on-1. And
Yep, they sure
pretty
do.
soon it was 2-on-2.
Held in the zone. McBride does a good job. He's a good defensive man.
He's got speed too. He is not
Yep.
looking.
Interference.
Yep.
Interference, that's going to be on Rushmore. 7:03. Getting a few penalties starting up here.
Yeah, he just hit him after the puck was gone. That is a focal point of USA hockey. You know, once that puck's gone, they're not supposed to touch him. So.
Yep. Interference. So the Lakers are going to go on a power play here. They could use a power play with 6:40 left in this one. They find themselves down 6-0. McBride just inside and from the point takes a nice shot. That one almost had room, and that one hits the post, and Simmons gets a little heavy on the post and pushes the net off. Two good shots there by the Watertown Lakers. We're up to 14 shots on goal.
McBride just
Jeremy
inside
Johnson,
and
we
from the
thank
point,
him. He's
takes
a
nice
volunteer
shot.
for the
That one
Watertown
almost
Lakers.
had
He keeps
room.
all his
And that one
electronics
hits the
straight
post.
as he figures it out. He's teaching everybody up here tonight. Todd Randall's at the computer right now trying to learn.
Lindsey Dorneman back and helping out as well. So
We're
trying to get this thing up and running so that it's a little smoother. We'll try a little bit harder on our end as well.
I'm trying pretty hard. I don't know about you.
Well, maybe we're going to execute a little bit better. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. Oh,
Execution, is that the key?
yeah, I think the effort's there. I believe the execution is failing.
Gosh, I thought my preparation was good even. If I could read my writing, it'd be better. So we're going to have a penalty here with 5:35 on Mr. McBride.
He stuck the stick out, unfortunately got the leg, and he's going to go sit in the sin bin for 2 minutes here. So we'll have 4-on-4 for about 30 seconds here, and then it'll be Rushmore power play. Ooh, quick shot there.
There's a quick shot there by Rushmore, and Nygaard comes up with that. We're going to have stoppage of play, running clock.
And then there'll be,
Doesn't take long for a
Rushmore
penalty to
power
click off of the running clock.
No.
It's not really a 2-minute
play.
penalty.
Quick shot there.
Held in by Rushmore. Pass down front goes a little bit wide. Far corner.
Rushmore full strength now on the power play.
Rushmore held in here. Going to take a shot blocked by Mull. Nice shot there from Jensen, Lane Jensen. He's been playing defensive all night. He's going to fire another one. He does. Oh, and he scores one. Lane Jensen, just when I said he was going to fire another one, he does at 4:32.
Got a redirection out front there. I think that's going to go
Jensen,
to
Lane Jensen.
88 Easton
Been
Knoll.
playing defense
No,
all
he's
night.
been
gonna
involved in
fire
a few
another
tonight.
Yeah,
He
he's
does.
One,
been-
Oh, he
two,
scores
three
one.
goals he's
Lane
been
Jensen.
involved in. Scored one. He's got probably an assist on 2 of them.
Yep.
7-0, 4 minutes left, and it's been all Rushmore up and down the ice. We thank them for coming to town. They're going to be here tomorrow for one more game. That's going to be an 8:30 game, a stick at the cancer game. As the Rushmore Thunder takes the zone. Far corner, a few little hits going on now, maybe getting a little more physical.
Yep.
And it seems like Rushmore's the one that's being physical, as this one scoots all the way back down. As Bramer fights for it, McBride can't hold it in. It's going to go all the way back down to the other end. Jet Van Gilder, he's the brother of Gunner. He goes down and gets that one in his defensive position as Evan picks it up in front of his own goalie.
Oh, got offsides here. Just got a little bit out in front.
So Kirk's going to get the assist or the goal?
He's going to get the second assist on that. So
All
it's gonna
right.
be
Oh,
Jensen
okay.
from
Noel
Knoll and Kirk.
Okay. Rushmore's been pretty balanced tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different players out of the 7 goals, scoring goals tonight. Those first 2 lines for Rushmore came up big, and Merchant just takes a swat, and it's
Oh.
a great shot. I don't know how it got out of the yard.
Don't know how it didn't hit somebody up there in the student section either.
That one wrapped around behind Nygaard and went out of the rink like a rocket.
Came through hard there and fast. Looks like we're going to have to go search underneath the stuff. So, got to be careful here this last 2 minutes, 45 seconds left that we don't get into a foolish situation. You know, these kids are a little bit chippy. I mean, you put a bunch of high school kids together, what are you going to be?
Yep.
Feisty.
Gunnar Van Gilder playing a little defense. Jet Van Gilder's been in.
Oh, got a nice
I don't know
coming here.
I don't know if those two are on the ice at the same time or not, but Foley just got taken off his skates in the near corner. And we're going to face off. There's no call. We're going to have an offensive face-off here for the Rushmore Thunder. 2:12 on a running clock. Here at the George Mace Ice Arena. It seems like it's warmed up in here tonight. It was chilly when we got here. Here's a point-blank shot
Nice
right
shot
in
there.
front.
Nice save by Cole.
Wyatt Ballou off the face-off found him right in the crease. And Nygaard had nowhere to go besides in front of that one.
Just stand tall and hope it hits you at that point.
Yep. Cole Nygaard, he came in the second period and has done a nice job like he has all year. And stepping to the center there is a Rushmore Thunder. That's a shot by Reeder. Blocked by the Watertown Lakers. Neutral zone Lakers. Still neutral zone play. Chips it off the boards. And the Rushmore is going to pick it up through the neutral zone. And this is Wyatt Reeder driving it all the way to corner, centering pass. Nobody home for the Rushmore Thunder. 1:18 left in this game tonight. Oh, back out to the neutral zone right in front of the Lakers bench. Knopp tries to pick up the puck, and he can't do it. Knoll off the skate of Esplin in the offensive zone for the Lakers, and Knoll picks it back out, and we're at under a minute left in this one, and 7-0 Rushmore Thunder, and we're going to get an offsides call there with the Rushmore Thunder. And with a running clock, these little violations, such as a icing, can take 30 seconds off the clock.
And typically the referees aren't in a huge rush at this point based on the
Yep.
score either.
That's one of the reasons why they do a running clock like
Yeah.
that. And Rushmore Thunder's going to take one more shot, and Nygaard's got that one with the glove, and that is Mason McGregor off the face-off. And this thing could run out here. Maybe they're going to drop it. 20 seconds left. Yeah, they're going to drop it. About 15 seconds left in this one. Far corner, McGregor.
Usually getting that 10-second mode, that's where they...
And a shot off the pipe. One more last shot there for the Rushmore Thunder. That's Cameron Ritter. And we're going to be content to stop this one. Maybe there's going to be one more shot, and Nygaard's going to glove it. And that's going to be it. 7-0. 26 shots is what Rushmore put on the Watertown goalies. 14 shots saved, all saved by Wyatt Simmons for the Rushmore Thunder. And a nice game played by the Rushmore Thunder here. And the Watertown Lakers going to get to do this all over again. It's Stick It to Cancer night tomorrow. So they are going to play tomorrow night at the 8:30 game, but the action in the George Mace Ice Arena starts at 1 o'clock for the U14 girls. Devin may come up in this post-game show. He may or may not. He said he was going to, but you never know what he has going on. And that post-game show is brought to you by Pivotal Printing. So we'll see. If he doesn't come up, we're going to do our own post-game show.
I will have to pick the Subway player of the game here. We don't give that to the other team because
Nope.
they're a visitor.
And,
so they just don't get it.
And here's the thing, you have to pick it.
Yeah, I know. It's
Isn't
not
that
an
weird?
easy one, yeah.
You know, for years, Jeff, he always put me on the spot, and now I get to do it.
You're like,
So
just turn about fair play, huh?
that's right. That's right. So as you think about that, we can maybe recap a little bit. The Rushmore Thunder came out at 12 minutes with their first goal. They scored 3 in the first period with 1 at 34 seconds left in the end of that first period. Second period, they came out at 6:33 and scored another one. 4:57, one more. Then they did not score until the third period with 16:28 early in the third period. And then 4:32, they just put in their last goal, making it 7-0 for the Rushmore Thunder.
Well, when you look there, there's a lot of redirect goals. There's a lot of tip-ins. So a tough one for the really the score was 7-0, but really a little bit tougher one for the goalies. Rushmore is tough. They get out in front. They put people in front of the goalie, make it tough to get through, and they shoot low. And you shoot low, you're going to get a lot of misdirection on that. So it definitely made it a little bit tougher.
Rushmore Thunder's a good team.
Yes,
There's no doubt about it, and they have been for years. You know, they've got a good program going there, and they've been a good team ever since I've been around hockey.
Yeah, they have. I remember when they came into the league, and it was, there's a lot of years of it, but they work hard. Those kids are disciplined. A couple penalties on both sides, which you're going to get, but for the most part, clean game. Not physical till the end. It gets a little chippy, but speed and well positioned on where they're supposed to be on the puck.
Yeah, 4 penalties for Rushmore and 3 for the Lakers, so it was actually a pretty clean game.
Yeah, a couple coincidentals, which is going to happen.
Yeah, it really was overall. It was a pretty clean game, and they get to see him again tomorrow. The Rushmore, we thank them for being here all day long tomorrow, starting with the U14 girls. Stick at the cancer tomorrow. If you're not even really a hockey fan, come on out, sit in the stands, watch these kids play for a cause, which is the local Cottington County Cares, which is their cancer organization. So come on out and support that. There's lots of ways to give to that. There's some prizes that you can do, but generate some real money for Cottington County Cares, and that's important.
And that money stays local.
Every
a lot
dollar.
of people that they always talk about, well, I don't want this money to leave our community. It really does stay local. There's people in our community and surrounding communities in Cottington County that really need it, whether it's meals. A doctor's appointment, things of that nature. It really is something that it stays here. Tori Simon is big into that. A cancer survivor herself. She has now got a kid in the hockey association, loves it. She's just like, I didn't think I'd ever be here, but for years has been out and just very appreciative of what happens, and they do a lot for our community as well. So it's a way for us as an association to get back. And I do think you have a little bit selfish things. You can potentially win a prize or two, but really the biggest prize goes to Cottington County Cares.
It really does. And you're going to see some special jerseys tomorrow worn by the varsity kids. Rushmore will also have their jerseys.
It's a cool deal. You see these kids out there, these specialty jerseys.
Yeah, it really is.
The kids love it too.
The kids love it, and Jenny Workus, who was up here and talking to us, she said that a lot of the highlights that these kids talk about in their senior year or their career of hockey is stick at the cancer night. Yeah,
a lot of it's the bus trip that they do as when they get to varsity, but another one that is right behind it is the cancer events, things of that nature. The hockey games will come and go over the years. Those memories will fade as they get older. But to see a teammate's parent or someone that they know coming out here and playing for one of their family members or just someone that's going through a tough time, that means more than anything else.
Yep.
And that's really what you want to see for these kids.
So it's possible that Devin was going to come up. We don't want to cut him short, so we are going to wait for just a little bit. But a lot going on. The last season in the George Mace Ice Arena, and last stick at the cancer. A lot of last things in this building as we move in the end of February to our brand new facility, which we're all so excited about. We can't stop talking about it. And the more I see it and the more it gets closer, the more exciting you get. So that's going to be a neat thing for Watertown hockey. So many good things going on in the association. People working endless hours, evenings, mornings before their day job, after their day job. So many volunteers within the Hockey Association that make this thing tick. You can't imagine the amount of work. Adam, you've been the president of the association. Yep. I've been involved in the Hockey Association for many, many years. Endless hours.
And it really does take every single parent and so many people outside of our organization to make this work. I know that we do a golf tournament. We do fundraising. We have people in our community that have donated to each of those. It really does take the whole community to come together to really, make it work. And it really is for these kids that are out here playing. And most of these kids will never touch the ice, maybe other than like a reffing or something like that. Yep. Once they're at high school, a diploma gets given to them. But the memories they made and the people they play with and everything else, you look at the coaches, most of them are former players.
Yeah, former players and making enough money to cover their expenses, maybe. And
not food, gas maybe.
They're doing it for the love of the game, and they're doing it in a volunteer association. I'm always amazed at the volunteers that continually come. And as parents and kids graduate out, it just seems there's always a new group of volunteers coming in.
Yeah.
And it's just an endless pipeline of volunteers. I don't know if you see a pipeline like that anywhere in the community. I mean, Watertown is always good with volunteering, but you don't see that endless group of volunteers coming like you do in hockey.
I would say the closest one would probably be soccer.
Yeah.
Those parents are,
Yep.
which is a relatively new sport as far as Watertown's concerned.
Sure.
But you don't see that in baseball or football or
Nope.
basketball or things like that. There's just not as many opportunities. But to see these kids come out, and I say they're kids. They're now they're adults.
Yep.
But you see them come out and they're bringing their kids.
That's
And,
right.
They're just like, hey, it made me a better person, or it did this or that or whatever. So.
Well, we had a good night. Adam, I don't know if you've done the Subway Player of the Game. Did I miss it?
I did not do it. I am going to give that to Cole Nygaard. I thought he came in, played really well. Tough situation, come in about 5 minutes left in the second period there. Let a couple in, but at the same time, one of them was a power play goal right off the bat coming in the third period. And then a redirect out there at the end. Tough situation, but I thought he came in and played really well. A couple other kids that we could highlight. I don't even want to do that because I think these kids put the effort in.
They do.
Unfortunately, it just didn't show up on the scoreboard. So Cole Nygaard would be my guess.
Good.
For
And I think that's a good choice. How hard is that to sit and watch 2 periods or a period and a half and have to come in and take some shots. He took some shots right away. He no more than stepped on the ice, and he was getting fired
and
at.
I give Caleb credit because I think 3 seconds into the game, he took the first shot about off the dome.
Yeah.
So, it's a tough one.
And for Caleb, there was 2 of those goals where you go, whatever. Off a skate, off a
one roll
leg.
through the crease,
Yeah.
and one of them just, our guy came off his skate.
Yep.
Tough situation for him, too. I didn't think he played bad either.
Yep.
He just, tough team to play against.
Yeah, it is. They're probably one of the best shooting teams in the league. And he saw those tonight. Take nothing away from the Rushmore Thunder. That's a good team. The Watertown Lakers have their work cut out for them tomorrow. It's an 8:30 game for the Varsity, but don't forget it starts here with the U14 girls at 1 o'clock and goes down the line. Come see some hockey. You can stop in the morning or for an early afternoon game. Come back to the Varsity game.
Yep, you could come in and actually, if you didn't want to stay and watch, every game, you can come in. Put your money on one of the event or one of the baskets or something along those lines. Try to win something. Come back. It's a long day. It can be a little chilly in here from time to time.
And we are going to be here for the girls' varsity game starting at 4:30. So Watertown Lakers YouTube, we're going to be here, and then we're going to take a break during the boys JV game, and we're going to be here for an 8:30 game. You're probably going to want to tune in at about 8 o'clock, though. If you can't get to the rink, we're going to have the festivities for Stick It to Cancer. Starting at 8 o'clock. So that's a neat thing if you can't get here, watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a neat event. I will give Watertown credit. If you haven't been to one of these when they shut the lights off, it is, typically you'd think it'd be loud and kids are acting up, but there is not. You can almost hear a pin drop.
You can.
Everyone realizes, to be solemn and what's going on and what it is more important than hooting and hollering. Because once the game starts, then it's on. You can yell all you want to. But during that, they take that moment of silence for the people we've lost and the people going through it.
Yep.
It is a pretty neat deal to see.
It's Stick It to Cancer night tomorrow and all day starting at 1 o'clock in the George Mace Ice Arena. For Adam Lallam, this is Jim Lloyd. We are going to sign off for now. We will see you tomorrow for Girls Varsity coming on the air probably about 4:15. So tune in and we will see you tomorrow from the George Mace Ice Arena.
Thank you much.